Hey,
Let's
what's
get it.
good? What's good, good people, man? Good. Hey, look, before we get started, before we get the party started, make sure y'all go hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the page. Make sure y'all go to Fanatic IG and make sure y'all follow the page, man. That's
For
how we
sure.
continue to grow. That's how we continue to get this out in the algorithm. That's how we continue to grow this channel for the kids. And that's how we continue, to basically interact with you guys, man. I thank y'all for y'all time as always. I know y'all getting tired of hearing it, but I can never get tired of y'all showing y'all appreciation. So that's why I always say it, because you don't have to be here, but you choose to be here. And if y'all was here earlier, or if y'all I wasn't here earlier, make sure y'all also check out the episode from
Youth
this
football in
morning.
the morning,
I
for
think y'all
sure. Good
enjoyed
episode.
this. I
I
think
spun
y'all,
it back.
yeah. I think y'all will enjoy it. Coach Mark ended up coming on. We talked some youth football and stuff like that. But yeah, man, what's up, Fanatic? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. Hey, Young and D, bro. What team you from, bro? I see you in here all the time, bro. I just want to make sure if I ever bro, God dang, KP. You right, KP. KP, let me find you, bro. Let me find you. I gotta hit my dog KP, bro. I'm slipping on my pimp. I'm slipping on my pimping.
Yeah, let me
I'm
see right
slipping on my
quick.
pimping.
Younger D, shout out to Younger D. Shout out to T Street, my guy. Shout out to Ty McGee. Shout out to KP. Shout out to uh Deanne Deanne Sidney. Shout out to Ryan Holland. Shout out to Rocky Turner. Man, shout out to all y'all, what I'm saying, for being in here. Appreciate y'all. But what you were saying, Fanatic?
So I do got a question, bruh. Y'all know me, bruh. My 15 minutes of fame. This man only give me 15 minutes, y'all. He don't give me a lot of time, bro. He don't give me a lot of time to talk.
He be
So
trying to outshine me, man.
he only gives me 15 minutes. So I was talking to somebody, bruh, and they made a good point. They said they was like, "Hey, bruh, Georgia don't got the best youth football teams." I'm like, nah, Georgia youth football for the most part, bro. When it comes to rankings, and we usually number one. We up at the top, bro. And he said Georgia youth football is not good, bro. He said Georgia has the best stacked teams. He said if we talking about teams that are stacked, oh yeah, Georgia the best. Nobody does it better than y'all. Cause y'all literally get players not just from all out through y'all counties and states. Y'all go grab kids from outside the states and things of that nature. Which Georgia not the only ones that do that. But I think that we do it at the highest level. So he was just like, bro, Georgia don't have the best youth football teams. Y'all have the best stacked teams. And I just want to know, bro, do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think, and I know it's a lot of non-Georgia folks, bro, on here, so that's why I'm asking. You feel what I'm saying? And I believe that y'all are very non-biased. And I want to know, bro, like, despite having the number two team in the country in the Wolfpack, in 7U, we got the number one team. In 8U, we got the number two team. We got a national champion. In 9U, we got a top five team and a national champion. We got another team in Georgia Power, GPE. In 10U, we arguably got the number one team, or we got the number one team in Rare. We got other great teams, but they not as good. In 11U, we got the number one team. In 12U, we got the number two team. In 13U, we got two top eight teams. But does that just continue the argument that Georgia don't have good teams? Y'all just got good stacked teams. Once we get past those stacked teams, is that how you say? KP said it's hard to have that conversation. Why you say that though, bro? Why? Terrell said, hell no, we balling down here. I mean, I arguably feel the same. I'm gonna tell y'all what kills Georgia, bro. Hey, Coach Davis, I'm gonna tell y'all what kills Georgia. leagues. See, other states can argue, like Tampa Jags. The Tampa Jags are ranked because of a league game, because they won something in their league. So it's like, oh, you feel what I'm saying? Other states can go and win league. Secret Society, 10U ended up beating DMVU on a Saturday. So it's just one of them things, bro, where it's like, it's kind of like in other states, their leagues are so good that it's like they compete every single Saturday with, as in Georgia, we kind of get to pick and choose what games we want to play with Sunday call-outs. It's not mandatory that week in and week out you got some real good smoke or some teams. It's more so like you kind of get to pick and choose your card.
Listen,
Tom
and
McGee say we can say Georgia got great coaching. Okay.
well, hey, I mean, they listen. They can pretty much they can say that because you know they are actually experiencing these leagues and stuff like that. Georgia, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're just so caught up into the independent game that they don't really understand that. That a lot of folks are more so willing to play within the area. At some point, they did have that sense because remember the Falcons United, the uh, who is the East Metro Steelers,
Mm-hmm.
the Tucker Lions,
Yeah,
right? All these folks are actually in the Mayfield League,
they were all in
so
Mason.
they know
They're
what
about
it's like.
you at one point in time.
Yeah, they know what it's like because they had to actually play each other. I remember watching ABA when they were undefeated, and then you
Mm-hmm.
thinking that they were going to be one of the top teams playing versus Danny Jacobs, and this is when Hercules was actually on Tucker, right? And you wanted to see these matchup, right? Every team they had their own group of stars.
Right.
The fact that they're doing everything, you know, I want to say independently, is basically making all of these kids want to go play for these teams. Now, let me be honest with you, bro. Let me be honest with you. If I had to say a person destroyed it, or if I had to say I ain't gonna say destroyed, the person that made it uncool to continue to play local ball is Coach Mark. And I had him on here earlier. The reason why I say that, everybody wanted to be Coach Mark. Everybody wanted to take the same route as Coach Mark. See, Coach
Mm.
Mark was doing the independent game. He's been
For a
he's
long
been
time.
doing it for a very long time. See, and that's what happened. People wanted to be like him, but they didn't understand the process of what it took. They didn't like you'll see. Coach Mark never complained about traveling.
Mm-hmm.
He never cared. When he saw that a team was ranked within the top, the top five, he always went to play them. So he
Right.
went off of, I remember he went off of battles rankings. When he saw a team, like the what I keep saying Seattle, Maryland Seahawks and them, right? And I think the Watkins and all that other stuff. He watched the rankings, and whenever somebody was in that top or whatever, he went to go see him. In today's time, people are now trying to sit on rankings. That wasn't his ammo. So when he started it, other people also wanted to pursue it in the way that he was doing it, but they didn't have the intel. They didn't know how to go about doing it. And then folks saw that the popularity Coach Mark got behind it, and that made them want to do it. So it messed up the whole entire I want to say local ball, because every team was stacked. Every team, bro. These teams were so good to the point where even though they were just playing local ball, like the East Metro Steelers, they went to battle. The Tucker, they had a chance. I think they never went, but they had a chance to go to battle. The Falcons United went to battle, but they had they core pieces. You feel me? They didn't have everybody. Like even with what's that team name that won it twice in a row? The Louisville Chargers. You feel what I'm saying? They played they local ball and stuff like that. So it was basically evenly distributed. But now in today's time, bro, they just getting everybody. So yes,
Right.
they are overly stacked now. But it
Mm.
stemmed from people wanting to be a part of an organization like Rare Breed, but everybody didn't have the insight and didn't know how to operate their traveling expenses and stuff like Coach Mark. So that's why I say, bro, if you really look at it, he kind of messed it up. Not saying that it's his fault that
It's not
everybody
his
wanted
fault,
to
right?
copy
That they
him,
copied for
but
sure, for
that's
sure.
what happened, bro.
Damn, y'all. I definitely, bro, when the guy hit me, he said, bro, Georgia youth ball is not that good. It kind of got me to thinking, bro. Like it really did, bro. It got me to thinking. Shout out to the North Philly Aztecs, bro. By the way, I seen your comment. Y'all got good wins in North Philly. I ain't gonna lie, but y'all gotta beat North Carolina Giants, bro. Y'all gotta beat North Carolina Giants. And real quick, bro, I want to plug this in, bro. We got regional rankings on the way, bro, for the South, bro. We got regional rankings on the way for the South. So I need I need all my Carolinians, Alabama, Florida folks. I need y'all to tap in with me, bro. Tell me the top teams in your state, who you played against, and what your record is, bro. I'm going to just throw that in about every 20, 30 minutes, bro, because I don't want to hit no slack. You feel me? But I definitely am starting to agree, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That Georgia youth football is not as good, bro, as other states. I like can't I think about how much we talk about traveling. I think about how much we talk about traveling, right? We talk about traveling a lot. I think we talk about it because we don't get the opportunity to see a lot of great football in Georgia, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We see a lot of blowouts.
Yeah.
We see a lot of blowouts, bro. Like it's rare that we get to go to a game and be like, "Woo, that was a good one."
Mm-hmm.
We just don't get a lot of that no more.
For
You feel
sure.
what I'm saying? So, you know, he said it's still good local ball going on. Y'all just make it lame and talk so much as stuff about rec teams.
Who talking about
What
red
do you
teams?
mean? What do you
Nobody
mean?
talks about red teams.
Explain. I'm interested to hear that, Brianna. I'm interested to hear that. Explain. You feel what I'm saying? Um, so he say stack teams run the rankings no matter what state. I'm gonna say this though. It's easy to state. I'm gonna go to some rankings, bro, because I want y'all to really think about something, bro, for me, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, let's go to a team like 6U with the Cincinnati Cardinals, bro, with a team like who I think is good, Upper Marlboro out of Maryland. Those are two teams right there that some people would consider local teams, bro. We go to 7U. You got DMVU Big Army. Are they stacked? You feel what I'm saying? Will we say Trotwood Rams? Will we say they're stacked? Will we say teams like Valley Boys? Will we say teams like Glenlee Lions? There's other teams. A lot of these teams get their names off of what they do in they league games, bro. Because their leagues are so competitive, they get their name off of what they do in the league games. Then when you come to like places like Georgia, the leagues aren't as good. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all can let me know if I'm wrong. I'm starting to kind of feel this way about Texas.
Mm.
I'm starting to kind of feel like this way about Texas, bro. I'm starting to wonder: are Texas league games competitive enough for other teams?
It can't
Luke could
be.
say Upper Marlboro 6U. We like that. I agree. I think y'all got a chance to actually win, but I think let me know if y'all go AYF. I think y'all do, but I think y'all got a
And
chance to
that's a
win.
big win for Coach Diggy. He says HR Ramblers just beat Glenn Lee. So yeah.
Coach Diggy, Coach Sam, you too?
I don't know.
I
I
think he
think it's
just
just the
nine,
Ramblers. He
fool.
probably I don't know. He
Oh,
probably either
okay, okay. Nah, that's a good win because Glenn Lee is
yeah,
amazing. Let me write that
definitely a
down,
good
bro.
win.
I appreciate that, Diggy. For the
Hey,
first time, man. For the first time, we on the same side, Coach Diggy. I like that. That's one of the first times me and you see eye to eye on something, bruh. I appreciate you informing me on something because I definitely had Glenn
but
Lee
that's
in
how
my
you
in my
do it.
thing.
That's how you do it, bro. You don't wait till the rankings come out or whatever it is that we do, then say that. You just let us know, keep us updated. So you know what I'm saying, so we can know that type of stuff. Lou Lucas said it's on YouTube. Hey man, if y'all can literally tag us, bro, in the games. Kevin Brewster is very good at that, tagging us. I remember Tyler was at one point, you know what I'm saying? He was tagging us a lot. But like, when y'all tag us, bro, even if we don't watch it live currently, bro, we go back. And
We go
then
back.
you know what I'm saying? We
We'll go back.
definitely watch the game because we able to kind of, fast forward the little 10-second. We ain't gotta take the whole 2 hours, if it's that long. So yeah,
Or
bro, we appreciate
like,
that.
like when Coach Cam and them be going on the field and stuff, taking 30 minutes up to talk to the ref. Speaking of Coach Cam, man, he say Little League is always top heavy. There's always 2-3 teams way ahead of each other in the state. I agree that there's
Hold on,
always two.
What age though?
But it usually like it could be teams that's better. But then it's games that you still want to. So let's take 11U in Florida. 11U in Florida right now will take Brick City, Ravens, Bugatti, Orlando, PvP, I think Westside Wildcats, and they also got 12U with DSE, Dirty South Elite, Treasure Coast, Miami Garden. So it's like down there, bro, they are so competitive, bro, on many different age levels that any given Saturday, any given Sunday, you're going to want to pull up and see a game that's going on down there. And
Mm.
that's why they be like, what do we need to travel for? I think then when we come to Georgia, bro, how many games we really want to see in Georgia? Like, I can name a few that me and him have said, that it's like, oh, we want to see this, we want to see this. But it's not like to the level of people outside of Georgia gonna be interested.
Right. But answer that though. Why would a team feel like if they have all those top teams, right? If they had all those top teams in a league, why should they have to travel? Just explain that to them, because when you say that to them, that literally is like, okay, yeah, you're right. If they have some of the top teams in their league, why do they have to travel? Explain to them why
So I
you
think
feel
I
it's
think in all the national coaches, I ain't a national ball coach. So I don't know a damn thing about national ball. But this is my opinion. I think, bro, in order for your kids to be mentally prepared for the grind of a national tournament in December, they gotta travel. Because going to another state, seeing different things, having to wake up, having to have your bags packed, having to have your cleats, having to sit on that damn van or get on that plane, or everybody, then that let the coach know who can go to stuff, who can't go to stuff, who ain't really got no cheese. It let you know all of that. Then it's the mental psyche of I'm somewhere that I'm not familiar with. My schedule is thrown off. I got to walk into an environment that I'm not that comfortable with. You feel what I'm saying?
deal
I
with
got
the
to go against
the hostility.
referees. I got to go against referees that I don't know. They don't know me like that. They can't just tell me to chill. Not only that, bro, a lot of kids have never been anywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of national ball to me is to not just exposure, but to expose the kids. That's what it's supposed to be about, is exposing the kids to things that they don't know. Bro, there's probably not a person on this live that can say they don't at least know one person that can say they ain't never left their state, bro. We all know one person right now. We can be like, oh yeah, I know, bro. That dude has never left the city, fool. They ain't never left the city. They ain't never left a block. They ain't left the neighborhood. They won't even go. They won't even go to the next city because they say, bro, they was told don't ever go over there. So
Mhm.
it's just like, bro, it's an experience. But then on the football side, it's mental. It's about being prepared, bro. And that's what I be trying to tell coaches, bro. You got to be prepared for nationals. You ain't just, since I just seen his name, you ain't just playing rare breed. You're playing Florida. You're playing the fact that it's 80 in December. You're playing the fact that the kids want to go to the beach. They didn't seen the pool. You're playing the fact that their parents ain't here to tell them what to do. As a coach, yeah, we monitoring them, but we ain't down their throat. You feel what I'm saying? You playing the fact that they walking into nationals where they don't know nobody. This ain't their regular field. All they see is a DJ and 1,000 other folks.
Mhm.
This
So
is different, bro.
so overall, so basically overall, what you have to experience on the road, you have to mental you have to be strong mentally. So it's mental preparation, it's accountability, where you got to make sure that you got your cliques, your mouthpieces, your all your
Everything,
things.
yeah.
It's also accountability when it comes to time. You can't be late, right? To where you going. Then it's the mental of playing in unfamiliar
I'm
territory,
familiar,
to
bro.
where nothing is going your way. Most of the people that's in the crowd don't even know who you are, right? Those type of things that you have to deal with, in order to mentally prepare to basically consolidate all that into one, to be able to still perform at the highest level, right?
Absolutely, bro.
Okay, so now, not just that, to take it to the next the very next level, which is preparation
Mm-hmm.
for college, NFL if you go, right? I'm not going to even say high school, because not so often that they have to travel that far, right? But college, when you go into a totally different state, when you're in the most hostile environment, right? 90,000 fans that you have to deal with, right? That's unfamiliar territory for you, right? That's you having to perform at a different higher level, basically the intensity, right, of the environment that you're in. So when you say, like, damn, why do I got to travel? These are the things that you are mentally preparing for, to, for the rest of your life. If you decide that football is the very thing that you decide that you want to do, right? So when coaches say, why do we got to travel here? We just gave you your reasons. Is preparation, which is why Coach Mark and them did a very great job at getting them boys that's already in the league. We already talked about Bowden Walker. We already
Yep.
talked about Dupai. We already talked about some of them other folks that's going, right, whether it's high school or to college. They go in there and they already ready, because they have been on the road quite often. You feel what I'm saying? So now that we tied it together, hopefully these coaches start looking at it in a way to where not it benefits them, but it's preparation for the kids. So hope that kind of tied in for y'all. But EJ has said something that I wanted to say. Talk about. He says, "Man, keep it a buck. All these nationals are based on Southeast Florida." He says Georgia and Alabama. He says nobody else even gets a real look, and that's exactly why we are doing what we're doing, right?
I agree.
Because we are going out there and we saying, "Hey, like, we do know about the Bessemers. We do know about
The
the
Trapwood, the
Miami Garden
Cincinnati,
Ravens. We know about
the
all
harbor
these
areas. Yeah.
teams, right? We
Yeah.
know about the teams in the rare breeds, the uh what was the Falcons United, you know what I'm saying? But we know about the ATL Elites. It used to be the RDUs and all that stuff. We know about those teams. So now what we decide to do, we say, look, bro, it's other teams out there that can
It's a
compete.
lot of teams, bro.
So
It's a lot of teams.
you got the Harvard areas out there.
Yeah, the
You have
Trotwoods. Yeah.
the Palmdale Knights out there. You
Yeah,
have
shout out to Palmdale.
right the Trotwoods out there.
For
You have the,
sure.
you know what I'm saying, like the DOAs out there. You have the Saw Boys out there. And so what we're trying to do, right? You got the North Phillies out there, the Aztecs out there, right? The who is it? The Brick City out there in New Jersey. You got them out there. So we saying like, look, bro, what about this team, the Eastside Raiders? What about that team? You know what I'm saying? They are good. So when they get a chance, you feel me, for people to see, all it does is it expands the opportunity for people to go travel and play versus teams that you had no knowledge of, right? Because at one point, Clock Boys, you know, out of the Bounty Boys and all that stuff, I mean, the Watkins and stuff like that, bro, they were elite. The what is it? The purple, what is it? The purple Lambo, right? Out there, the MGRs and all that, bro, they had those teams.
Right.
And we want people to actually get to know these teams and play versus these teams. You know what I'm saying? And these kids get to travel in the process. So we trying to get these teams on the outskirts to come out.
But they gotta do their due diligence. So I was talking to somebody, bro, and we know Legacy U and we know Ice Elite. And I was talking to this dude from Legacy U, and I was like, hey, bro, when y'all play like, you know, Columbus Ice Elite? Bro said they never play. And I was like, huh? I was like, but y'all are like two teams, probably not an hour or two from each other. He said, bro, we're never going to play, bro. He said, Columbus Ice Elite will never play Legacy U. That's what he said. And I think those are the things that hold those teams that's not in the South or whatever. That's what hold them back. Because the biggest games in y'all states, cities, or whatever that you can make, y'all don't make them for whatever reason. Now, the argument is, and I hope this gets back to Columbus Ice Elite so that they can let me know. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to get back to PA saying, y'all ain't mentioned Eastside since they left Alabama because they started losing. But Columbus Ice Elite, bro, if y'all scared to play Legacy U, bro, you're ruining the program, dog. You're ruining the program because I asked Legacy U, like, bro, why y'all not play Columbus Ice Elite? They said, bro, Columbus Ice Elite refuses to play Legacy U because if they do, they're going to lose all their kids to Legacy U. That's what they said, bro. Because the dude was just telling me like how he left, but I'm just like, to me, Ken, that's what stops teams from getting talked about in different states, in different regions. Because the biggest games that can be made, they're never made. So I even think about a DMVU versus Maryland. That might not be, well, no, that's still probably the biggest game that can be made in a area. But that game will never get made, it looks like. You feel what I'm saying? Or by the time it does get made, like now the game being made is like, it's lost steam because they didn't make it at the height.
So they got a loyalty issue.
That's what it feels like, bro.
Damn.
It feels like everybody's scared to lose somebody, bro.
Said Maryland Heat beat DMVU. Man, listen, man, that should have been an org thing. It should have been an org thing. Who else played out of Maryland and DMVU?
So Mr. Guru said, us in Columbus feel all the time a lot of teams should match up. But why y'all don't match up, though? That's the thing, bro. Why do y'all not be matching up? Why are y'all, like, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, Mr. Guru? Like, think about this, coach. Like, how can we respect what y'all have going on? Damn, I said an hour. They 15 minutes away from each other. And we got two teams 15 minutes away from each other that won't match up. But those are some of the biggest names that we know out of Ohio. but 15 minutes away and won't play each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's super crazy. And not just
So,
that,
but
not
how
just
can we respect? You feel what I'm saying, Ken? Like, how can somebody look at them and say y'all the best team, but you're 15 minutes away and won't play each other?
it not just that though. It ain't even this that you 15 minutes and don't even play each other. Y'all won't travel to play none of the top teams. Because if you travel, at least you travel to play some of the top teams like the Saw Boys or whoever. At least you are mentioned with some of these top teams. Y'all won't even play each other. And
So let me ask you this though.
If Legacy is somebody that we know, bro, why wouldn't you want to play them to let them to say, you know what? I know y'all know who Legacy is, but we gonna go knock them folks off. That's what Trotwood did. That's what DOA did. That's what them folks end up doing, right? That's what DMVU did. They said, listen, man, we know Voodoo is this. We know Sawboy, I mean not Sawboys, but Walk 'em Down supposed to be that. We gonna play Voodoo and we gonna play Sawboy. I mean, I keep saying Sawboy, they supposed to be playing. But like
Yeah.
y'all play these teams, and now, you know what I'm saying? We gonna knock one of them folks off. We gonna get our name mentioned. You not gonna be able to get mentioned, bro, if you're unwilling to play the teams that are in your area. We talked about it. And due to the fact we talked about it, now you got YFN MGR getting ready to play Brick City. That was two teams that were what 20 minutes away from each
Yeah.
other. So, bro, you gotta play those teams that's in your area. You just gotta be honest with the parents and tell them, look, man, you know, this is our goal, but you know, this team has already been on the map. We gonna play them. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. Hopefully, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all stick around because we're literally trying to get this organization on the map. That's how it goes. And y'all can reach out to us. We'll talk about some of y'all games. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't have to just solely go through them, but y'all got to play those games, bro.
So let me ask you this, bruh. Because somebody just hit me and was like, because if the games is played, the top team's going to come take the games. And then somebody said, yeah, somebody was like, what happens is a lot of times, basically, those teams might merge with that top team and take all their kids and coaches. All right. I don't know, bruh. So basically what y'all saying is y'all don't even expose the parents to them because if we expose parents to the top teams in the state, instead of staying with us and building out a program, they're gonna leave. You know, it's crazy because I was just telling someone how I love what Frankfurt Chargers is doing as a program. I love what they doing, bro, because they don't, which me and Ken seen, like they 9U don't have the most kids that you'll ever see on a national team. But they so loyal to what they coach got going on, bruh. Like they're so loyal to what they coach got going on. To the fact of the matter is, it's like, bro, in a couple years, this dude gonna build this program out to be one of the best in the country.
And that's it, you know. But here's the thing too. Here's the part where I do disagree with y'all, with the coaches. Hey, bro, I want to tell you something. There are meant to be testimonies, testaments, right? That goes on. I think what's transpiring is you killing yourself from a testament, from being, you know, from actually being one of those teams to say, man, you know, I slide, you know, I mean, I slay the giant.
Right.
Because you operate out of fear. So the fact that you operate out of fear, you can't even progress to be, you know, to live up to your full capability or potential. You're going to always wonder, what if I played this team? Instead of just going to play them and live with the results. Hell, they might like what y'all, you know, what y'all drawing up, and you might get some of their people come to y'all.
That's real, bro.
But you looking at it, you know what I'm saying? You looking at it in the wrong way. So I just want to say this, man. Y'all boys gotta jump out on faith and trust the process. And forget about who y'all gonna lose, who is this. Whoever y'all lose ain't meant to be with y'all. You trying to basically operate with a bunch of people who really ain't meant for uh to help y'all grow. So you can't be scared, my guy. It's no more excuses from this point. Go play them. Go play them and live with the results. Live with that. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I can say. He says if he say Troutwood one more time.
Hey, bro,
Hey, bro, shout out to Troutwood. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, DFW Guru. He said I'm from Texas. Man, we know you by now, bro. But shout out to you. He said I'm from Texas.
DFW Guru Media. Man, we know you from Texas. This ain't
Yeah, hey, bro,
man.
we know. Shout out to you, man, for the support, man. Stay tuning in. But he says I'm from Texas, and out here, the Pacific and West Coast right now, he says Hare Benson and many teams are balling out here,
for sure.
right? And on the West Coast. Hey man, shout out to them. They gotta play each other, just like the Oakland Dynamites just played versus the Grant. One in Oakland, the other one is in Sacramento. So you know they gonna play each other. I think they're about two hours max from each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little up the road type of game, but they want to play to see who the better team, and that's what it's mainly about.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So he says, man, y'all ain't mentioned East Side Raiders since they left Alabama. Okay, I'm
They gotta
behind.
win, bro. They gotta win. I still think they're a good team. But I said, bro, Team U AYF is not a foregone conclusion. Whether Pop go AYF or not, it's not a foregone conclusion, bro. It's smoke in that Team U division. Anybody, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a good year for you football. There's smoke in so many divisions across nationals that I'm actually excited this year for the nationals.
Hey, Bree, what you ask? Brianna? She says, Ken, is you gonna talk about my question I asked you? Or did I missed it?
Re-ask it.
Yeah, re-ask it, Bree. I'm gonna be looking for it.
Terrible at looking at the comments.
He said, man, that's a bad analogy for
good, Bree.
saying not being played because of Columbus Ice Legacy have ties to Columbus.
Okay, they both got ties to Columbus, but why not play? You down the street. I like what Coach Jake said though. Coach Jake said folks don't necessarily leave for a better team. Some leave because of better structured programs and how a team moves as a unit. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I said they probably mess around and get their kids. They probably see the structure. Just make sure your business is handled the way it's supposed to be. And then the thing about it is, a lot of these kids, bro, whether y'all understand this or not, they want to go outside of their state, bro. That's like a getaway for them. You know, for them to experience something
So
where they don't have to feel like they on edge. Y'all gotta understand, bro. It's a lot of pressure. But anybody that grew up or came up in the streets, you'll understand, bro. Trouble is right around the corner. And a lot of the times, man, the street people that come from the street, bro, they only really only respect like people that played in the sports or you know what I'm saying, some of the coaches or whatever. And once you get out of practice, you back to the pressure. So when you take them folks away from that, and they see that it's a bigger world than just where they from, like, bro, that helps people. I'm living proof. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to tell folks. Uh he says, what's the purpose of having a national tournament and national games? But let me see what if Bree asks. She ain't asked. I ain't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I like what PA said. PA said orgs over teams. Y'all lost sight of that down there. How do y'all feel about that though, bro? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all necessarily care more about orgs? Do you care more about teams? I asked this to say, I see. So let's take the Houston Wolfpack for example. You know, they're a team. Let's take SRT. Let's take Space City, right? Space City 9. Space City was started with the 9U. With the 9U they have now. Those guys at Space City told us this is the first team they ever had. They started out as a team. Now they've kind of turned into an org because I believe they have a 6U. So they've kind of turned into maybe a starter org. But do y'all prefer orgs? Do y'all prefer teams? It's starting like down here. It looks like people prefer teams because those teams are maybe better development or whatever. I don't know. We have to ask those people why they prefer teams. For all my people that are not in an org but just a team, tell me why you prefer a team over an org. For my folks that's in an org but had the option or has ever played on a team. If you left a team for an org, I want you to tell me why you did that, bro. I want you to tell me why you did that because I'm interested to get the difference, bro, of why you would want to do that. He said, "Who said Georgia don't have no good football going on?" So Ashley,
That's Brianna. Brianna says, I'm confused. Georgia has the most national wins, the best coaches, but no good football going
all
on.
right. So let me rephrase. Brianna, Ashley, y'all tardy to the party. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all can show up to class whenever y'all want to. Y'all can show up to work whenever you damn feel like and punch in on the clock. But I ain't no rat. I'm a hater, but I ain't no rat. So this time I'm gonna go back. So it was presented. It's presented like, hey, y'all have the best stacked teams. Kind of what you just said, Brianna. We got the most national wins, right? We have the best stacked teams. Take all the best kids from this area, that area, this area, that area, and some outside state teams, drop them here. We got the best stacked teams. But do we really have the best football? Straight up football. And I think that's a great debate because when you start to look at a lot of teams, we're able to determine how great they are, not just because of what they do in national games, but also what they do week in and week out in their leagues because of how good their leagues might be. Instead of just every Sunday.
Gloria is she's making sure she give me a gut punch every time. She said, "This is the best talk I've gotten out of you all season." Oh my goodness,
I agree, Gloria.
that is
He's just
wild.
not been on his A game, bruh. This
Hey,
dude just ain't been on his A game, bruh.
hey, what's up, Ashley? She said, "All right, I'm here. What are we talking about?" Just talking
Loco
about.
said COVID, bruh. COVID made it easy. But I want to see what Coach Jake say. I left an org for a team. My son was unheard of playing for an org. I mean, he also got better as well, but also seen the difference in how much investment I seen other parents did with their kids. So Coach Jake said when he left that org for a team, he seen a difference probably because that team is more of a national, higher level, team and whatnot. So those kids probably went about it a little different.
He
Even
said,
if you in an org, only certain teams get the glory.
"Yeah." So going back to that real quick. So the org and you said the org and the what?
Org versus team. So we
So
talking
independence, right?
independent
Okay.
instead of it 6 through 11. We talking about you got one or two teams.
I think honestly, it's the structure was the separation. Because listen, I've heard parents talk about, man, look, they just keep coming up with stuff and I ain't got the money to do this, I ain't got the money to do that. And then they like, man, they just don't have no structure. They telling us that we supposed to be here, but then we get there and this is not that, right? It's the structure that the org has over the independent game, because with far as the independent, you don't even really know who you gonna play. You don't even know where you gonna like what expenses you gonna have to come out. You don't know, a lot of details about anything. But when it comes to the org, you already know that you got an X amount of teams. You know who you gonna play 2 weeks from now. You know you're gonna play for 3 weeks from now. You know that you got to play at this specific time. You know that there are rules and structure that you have to abide by. You know that that you have to pay a fee, and that fee covers X, Y, and Z. You probably know that y'all get in free. You probably know that there is no gate charge. You probably know that the gate charge is $10. You know these things. That's the difference between independent versus the org. Org tends to be more structured than independent teams. And then the other separation is the org has rules to where most likely have rules to where you can't really play other teams. So the independent, they may be able to travel whenever they feel like it, however they feel like it, at what time they feel like it, versus the org, they already have a set time. So that's the main difference, man. It's the structure aspect and pretty much being in the know.
Okay.
But yeah, he's PA said orgs over teams. He says y'all lost sight of that down there. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I came in here, that's exactly what I was doing. Like I was used to the orgs, like everybody from the ABA, they played everybody from the Tucker and all that other stuff. So it's just different now. It's a different time. But the thing about it is the way that the direction that everybody is heading in without really knowing the business side of things. Do you feel like it's sustainable, Fanatic?
No, bro. Independently, no. I think the business is lacking, bro. I think the business is lacking so much so that I'm kind of tired of seeing different names. Like me and you always say, bro. We always say on here, Ken. Who is that? Oh, okay. Oh, they used to be this, now they this. Oh, okay. Every year we're going through that, bro. Every year we're going through. What team is that? Bro, y'all know them dudes, bro. They used to be over here. Damn, they changed again?
Mm-hmm.
9 years old and then been, and hell, since they was 4U flag, they done been something different every year since
Bro,
4U flag.
you know how the hell it goes, right? You know how it goes, man. It's Trend City. That's what the hell it is. It's we step on you, then we gonna call this or that, or if it's knock them down, right? They gonna call they team the knock them down boys, right? Or if it's pistols everywhere, right? Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised if them fools come out talking about whoop-de-doo boys. Everything is a damn trend. So I guess that's the whole thing where the trend where he came out and said the whoop-de-doo. Everybody saying some goddamn whoop-de-doo or whatever. Somebody's gonna come out with the name.
Whoop-de-doo boys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That bro. Hey, listen. They changed their name to whatever is hot. Remember, Smoke. When everybody talked about we chasing Smoke and we doing this, we doing that. A lot of people, man, Smoke boys. Are we this? Are we that? Like, bro, like, damn, bro. It's based on trends. That was them folks. They calling their son stuff based on trends. So that's just been the thing. He says, y'all mentioned the team, like the Indy Sawboy. He says, in the same breath as multiple platforms, national championship org, like the North Philly Blackhawks is crazy. Nah, you crazy.
Midwest Sawboys as a program. You know,
Yeah, man.
this
You know,
year. Because even last year they was outside in previous years. Them guys they've been a model of consistency. I would say honestly, compared to last year, they haven't performed or played as much outside as I would have preferred like they did the year before. So we'll see.
hey, whatchamacallit says, he said, I left an org for a team. He said, my son was unheard of playing for an org. He said, I mean, he also got better as well, but also seen a difference in how much investment I seen other parents did with their kids. So yeah, I mean, exposure, you know what I'm saying, to the public, most likely you would get, from an independent. But like, listen, they at one point, when they were doing the battle, it was still all about orgs. It was still all about orgs. Your willingness to travel, right? To still try to play games and stuff like that. So Ashley said, yes, we have the best football. We just He said we just to them a lot of our rec leagues. She says teams will beat other state national teams.
Don't
I
agree.
think I think
Don't agree.
PA gonna
Don't
disagree
agree.
with that.
Don't
Huh?
agree.
You don't
Don't
agree?
agree. Don't no, bro.
You don't
A
agree
lot
that
of
they
our national teams barely beat other states' national teams. What do we mean?
yeah.
What do we mean, bro? Our own national teams have lost this year.
That's
Our
fact.
own national teams have lost this year. So hell no. Hell. Other states have came and beat some of our rec teams. Hell no, I don't agree. It feel good to disagree with Ashley. I like that. Keep your opinion coming, Ashley.
Quinn said, even if you're org, only certain teams get the glory. Now, I think that's when it boils down to the coaches. What are they doing to help your kids get out there? That's when it boils down to them. Them folks got to start doing their due diligence. You know what I'm saying? So that's partially. Correction. He says the best stacked 7-1 team overall.
So
Ashley said, yes, we have the best football. We might
if
we
you
might talk
please
junk about them,
one
but a
more time, bruh. You done read the same quote by Ashley.
she said in a different way, I think. I
Bro,
swear to God.
you done read the same.
I think hey, bro, if I
She's
unless
doing
unless
it
I'm
again.
tripping, she
She's
read it in
doing
a
it
different
again,
way.
bro. She's just saying the same thing, different way. That's the
Yeah, bro. So how I'm supposed
truth.
to know that unless I read it? I mean, damn. What you want me
Hey,
to do?
but you probably damn, let me drop my headphones out. You
Quinn
probably
says
missed it.
Tweetfeet was a dog by himself. Says, but couldn't get over the hump. Says he get with Supreme. He done went national.
Hey, the
I
Three Musketeers put up. I'm sorry, I call this man the Three Musketeers.
well, go ahead.
The Musketeers, literally, Musketeers said RDE got potential to take down Rare Breed. I believe 35 loaded. I believe 35 loaded responded with, you just looking for conversation. Them folks can't beat us on their best day, even if it was our worst day. You know what, 35? I was kind of on your side yesterday. Then low, I ain't gonna lie, fool. I watched them games back today on YouTube. And I think you should too if you haven't watched them games back. And I want you to take away
Good, Coach Bobby.
all of your, you know what, this about Rare and you know this about RDE. Take away all your knowledge. I want you to be a spectator and I want you to look at that game as a first-time fan. As a first-time fan, this your first time seeing both of them teams. You don't know what you know. There's no way you watch that game and say, if them dudes played again, they would have no chance. There's no way you can watch that game and say, if them dudes play again, they have no chance. If somebody don't know nothing about RDE or Rare, they turn that game on YouTube, which a lot of people do. They turn the game on YouTube. They like, oh, I know Red Breed. I heard that name before. I'm gonna just watch it. They gonna say this is a pretty decent game. Yeah, that team won, but hell, if they play again, man, it's gonna be that team. I can't wait to see them play again. It's a good game. It's competitive. We got a Red Breed game first quarter, no score. I think it's irresponsible to say that if that game happens again, it's in the words of Rare Breed BC is blow. I just don't see it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He say Legacy versus DMVU, Midwest Sawboys versus Walk Down Gang, best games in the nation this weekend. Unfortunately, man, I won't be here Sunday to see my dog Trevon play, man. I gotta go to Charlotte.
Man, I'll be in Louisiana, bro.
I'm gonna be in Charlotte, dog. See, he made the game too late, bruh. He made the game too late. So you feel what I'm saying, bruh? I ain't gonna be here, man, to see my dog Trevon play, man.
Hey, man, shout out to him for deciding to finally stop saying, hey, man, yeah, y'all come to me. Like, bro, take your out. I mean, we wouldn't be, hold on. The thing about it, we wouldn't be able to see you anyway. You about to go to TNU.
Oh, they going to TNU.
Yeah, he going to TNU. So
yeah, we wouldn't have been.
we wouldn't have been able to see you anyway.
I felt bad, Ken. I was like, bro,
I don't feel bad, bro.
Play. But now I know, I wouldn't be able to get on the field no way.
Yeah, we weren't gonna be able to go. So I mean, we could have went. I ain't paying no bread to get in there. No, I'm not doing that. Not that I don't support. Well, I don't until you change that you know.
God, bro.
Yeah, he said let's hit that like button for sure. Hit that like button. But he said Rare Breed quarterback didn't play. Like, you know, we know that, but
it was a question. I'm gonna say no, he did not, because maybe that person don't know Ken. Everybody don't know Ken. Oh, this weekend we got Trotwood 7U versus DMVU Big Army. Okay. Hit the damn horn, Ken. We got Trotwood 6U versus DMVU 6U. Let's hit the horn on that.
I did hit the horn,
bro. We finally got those games, bro. We finally got the games we needed. This is a big game for Trotwood 6U. They have to win this game. Darkside they got to win this game to maintain a national relevancy. Right now, they took about 3 losses. 2 of them are national. 1 wasn't national. So they got to win this just to maintain any leverage that they possibly can make it to a nationals in December, bruh. So shout out to DMVU Big Army. Just know I will be picking against y'all. I ain't got to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm picking the Incredibles to beat you jokers.
Hey, man, I just really realized how goddamn big and how, intense them little games be, man. After I seen that little 5U game,
bro,
it was crazy, bro. I say, man, these folks, hey, the only bad part about it is the coach got to be on the dang field. Like that's the part I don't like. Yeah, because you can't really fully get to play.
Yeah, and bro, I don't like it because, and this is probably the hater side or the snitch side, or it could be the rule following side. I don't care whichever one y'all want to say. I hate them because at 6U, bro, man, the coach still be touching. The refs don't mandate once the quarterback backs out, the coach can't talk or say nothing. When you don't mandate that rule, bro, and again, bro, it could be on some, y'all can say, man, you a sucker for that. I don't care, bro, because that's an advantage. Like, so there are teams in 6U. I'm going to take like Coach Kraft, ATL Elite, Wolfpack team. Coach Kraft moves very fast. So Kraft will call a play. His boys are already there. And you still got a coach saying, hey, slide over. You can't do that, bro. See, I'm telling you, I would crash out as a 6U coach, bro. I would literally crack it. I'd be like, hell no, that's 15 yards, bro. My quarterback is set, ready to go. He's calling the play. And you still telling this person to slide over, bro. That's a fucking penalty, bro. But, so y'all made me say a bad word on some 6U down.
Bobby was good.
Coach be yelling, "Hey, number 5, got the ball, go get her." That's what I'm saying, bro, Bobby. Coach be yelling on. That's supposed to be fit. Give me my yards, bro. Give me my yard. Give me my yards. Give me my yards. Because that's cheating, bro. Coach
Hey man, I'm gonna
I
say this
used to
too.
love
I'm gonna
seeing
say this
you
because
on
I
the
seen
field.
this the other day. If you know, bro, if you're a sore loser, don't talk mess. Cause you might lose, bro. Cause I seen a coach talk cash mess, bro. He like, yeah, man, they can't run now. They can't do this. They look, we about to pop that. We about to do that, man. Them folks got 30 balls. And then
Man,
all of a
now.
listen, then all of a sudden, now them folks want to fight. Like, bro, what? Like, you came here talking cash mess, bro. Cash mess. And now all of a sudden, y'all getting 30 ball. Now them folks, they reciprocating what y'all put out there. And now you don't like it.
Right,
Like, bro, now they gotta be quiet.
right.
Now, bro, hey, don't talk to me. Like, man, listen, bro. If you know it's like that drunk, right? You know you a damn violent drunk. Don't go to public and drink no damn beer or alcohol or nothing if you know that you're gonna be trying to swing or fight on somebody. Fight. That's exactly what is equivalent of if you're a parent that cannot take being taunted. I think you should be
Bro.
quiet.
And I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't know about y'all dudes. I've coached 6U, bro. I've coached 6U I've coached 6 through 13 high school ball. Bro, 6U is the most fun I've ever had. 6U and 7U is the most fun I've ever had coaching football. High school is straight business. All them other ages is like, it's development. 6 and 7U is development, but it's so much fun, bruh. Because the kids are literally having fun. The parents are still at the age where they still having fun. You feel what I'm saying? This before the dad got into it with the baby mama, so the dads are still out there at 6 and 7. The dads is still around at 6 and 7, y'all. So you got dads on the team, you got moms on the team, the kids having fun. Hell, the jerseys barely fit. It's just a great time, bruh. Then all of a sudden, somewhere around 8 and 9, it just turned to a different game, bro. Like, it just like mentality, parents' attitude towards it. Sometimes the kids, it just loses its fun. And I was talking to a coach today, bro, which as y'all see, man, for some of y'all, bro, when y'all ever wonder why I ain't hit you back, hell, I be talking to so many people during the day, I still gotta work. But I was talking to a coach today and he said, man, one of the teams I like, he said, bro, I think they got better because they started having fun.
Mm.
The kids started having fun. A lot of times we forget they kids. They still gotta have fun with it. Not saying don't put the work in, because the work is where you had the fun. But the kids gotta have fun, bro. So I just say that to say, bro, sometimes we be forgetting. This dude Bobby, bro. This why we don't show all the comments on the screen. This dude Bobby done said mom's being passed around at 6U. This is why
Damn,
we don't
hey,
put everything on the screen, bro. Cause dudes like you, bro. Bobby, people like you say the wildest stuff. We're gonna get
hey,
us canceled.
that's funny as hell.
We're gonna get us canceled, bro.
He-
Oh yeah, bro. He said, Ken, you ain't lying. I saw that coach was woofing. They got 30 ball and wanted to fight. 6U, bro.
Facts,
6U,
facts.
you shouldn't have to worry about that. It's fun. Let's have fun.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. Let's make youth football. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I enjoy it. I think the joy should be in watching your son have fun on the field.
It's a fact.
They got to be too serious for a lot of these parents now. They got to be too serious. Boy, what you did there? Why you smiling? Why you smiling? Damn. You get mad at your damn son for smiling?
Having a good
I
time,
know
bro.
he missed the assignment, but damn.
Having a good time at the game,
He's
bro.
enjoying it. So now, what are we teaching? We teaching that, listen, you can't smile, you can't have fun and play the game the right way. It just the two don't go together. Playing the game in the right way and smiling just don't go together. That's what basically was being shown and was being taught. So I think, man, now just based on what y'all said, because this 5U game was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Who was that?
Hey, smiling after you get your ass busted.
Oh, I'm sorry, though. Michael, boy.
Hey,
who Ken just sent my link to, man?
Brianna, she said, I love the 7U year. She says, I got to watch my baby develop and fall in love with the sports. And then came reality for you and Bree.
Then came reality.
It did came reality like,
you
gotta deal with these things.
You heard what Michael said. Losing and smiling.
Daddy still, nigga said the daddy still around. That's just crazy.
Hey, look. He say, yeah, why you smiling? Hey, APA, I think that's the pet peeve for the majority of the coaches that I seen coach they damn son.
Bro. And
man, what you smiling for? Man.
Wow.
Yeah, like, bro, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you don't chill out, bro, this baby is having fun, which is the whole purpose. He not going to the NFL no time soon. Let him have fun.
I agree.
In the youth football, that should be the time where the kids should be able to have the most fun. Because it's going from high school and up. That's when the business starts. That's when you should be focusing on development and funds. It really shouldn't even be about the wins and losses. That's why y'all not getting paid. Now, if you're in high school, I get the seriousness.
Me too.
But while you're in youth, you know, and probably unless you traveling or something like that, you shouldn't even be worried about, oh man, but man, you know, this person doing this, you smiling, man, pay attention. Bro, nah, they enjoying themselves. Let them have fun, bro. Teach them why they're young, and then just, you know, as they continue to progress and stuff like that, then, you know.
And that's why certain teams to me are good, bro. Like, I think, for example, I don't know if you was on that field. It might have just been me, Micah, and my brother Ken. But when we was at YNC, we seen Fort Lauderdale Blackhearts win.
I'm so muppy.
Like, and they was so turned on the field after they won. They were having fun, bro. I think a lot of people run the Rare Breed because, bro, Rare Breed, the only program, but you want to score a touchdown at Rare Breed because when you're running down the sideline, you got 100 dudes waiting for you in the end zone, bro. Like, there's 100 people waiting for you in the end zone when you play for that team, bro. Because even if it's like an away game, they program, make sure that they bring 50, 60 kids with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Bobby said, he said over the weekend, a kid dropped the pass and he got his butt whooped in the parking lot. See that? Yeah, that makes a kid not even want to play no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Hey, what y'all should have did?
It happens though.
Hey, hold on. What they should have did? They should have had to belt them damn self. They should have whooped the parents. Y'all should have whooped that damn parent. How the hell you gonna whoop a kid because he dropped the pass, bro? It's people in the NFL that's literally dropping passes right now. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. Drico says all this clicking up and wave riding. He says take the competition away. That's facts. Hey, what's good, Coach Pat? But nah, that's facts. Hold on. Hey, Micah, could you send this to Coach Pat? He's the coach for Rare Breed 9U, the Slime Boys.
You want me to send him the link?
Yeah, send him the link real quick.
All right, got it.
All right, but yeah, man. He says you should see the Chinese with their children when teaching science. Man, listen. He says, Gloria says, Ken, I am borrowed time.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all want to get us banned. This dude said you I used to see that. You know what I'm saying? He said, if we out of town, most of them kids be fans from the other state. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, but it's stuff like that, bro. It's stuff like that to me. It's gotta be fun, bro. It's gotta look exciting to do. You feel me? Certain teams just look more exciting, and you can see every year they get better and better. You know, I used to feel this way about Kyle till he started losing.
Hey, bro, you know what I just thought about something? I just
Oh
thought
my
about
God,
something, bro.
Kyle, man.
I think tomorrow, bro, we should do a team that's on the brink of not making nationals, teams that are in the mention that's possibly, on the road to making the nationals. Like, I think we should do one of those.
Who do y'all think on the brink of missing nationals, bro? Don't be on no
I
troll.
mean, they already said like the So Icy, but I'm just saying there's other teams out there that not a lot of people are mentioning.
Sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So we kind of know who it is, but right now this is a situation where the people who want to try to make like the nationals or whatever, bro, at least you'll know, man, if you on people radar.
And Coach Walker, when y'all next national game? Cause I'm still mad, bro. I'm still mad, bro. Bro, Coach Walker, do you know how hard you've made 10U rankings, bro? Do you know how hard you've made 10U rankings? You and that damn Melvin and Billy Parker, dog. Y'all have made Houston Wolfpack and OG Ducks. Y'all have made the 10U rankings damn near impossible to want to do, bruh. Because y'all dropped the ball, bruh. Y'all didn't handle business. So now everybody is stuck. He said he mad with me. You can't be mad with me. You part of the reason my percentage is under 70%. You feel what I'm saying? My percentage went under 70% that weekend because of you, bruh. It wasn't just you. It was Houston Wolfpack as well. So it's like, hey, bruh, we gonna see, man. Like, you feel what I'm looking at my percentage, bro? I'm at 69%. I'm shooting 69% in the gym right now, bro. I'm not shooting 70s. That's disrespectful to me, bro. That's disrespectful to me that I'm not shooting freaking 70% at least. Now, it makes me feel a little better. I'm only 5% off from Ken. He was at 79. And just let you know how bad
I had a terrible week, man.
Ken was at like 74. He went to 77. Then he got to 79. I thought Ken was about to hit the 80s. And then he blew it.
Hey, man, it's all good, bro. My goal is to hit 100 before all y'all, before both of y'all. So once I do it, I don't even care.
But you won't, though, because you're not that good, bro.
Hey, listen, bro. It is what it is, man. But
30 seconds. I appreciate that. Look, quick 30 seconds. Hey, bro. So that's an example of just having a good time, bro. And then even Bobby say, not gonna lie, Fanatic was glazing y'all before them games, bruh. It's a fact, bro. I keep telling them that, bro. I was on their side, bro. Now everybody want to know what's the verdict. Is OG going YNC or AYF? Hell, I don't think they know. I don't think they know. Oh, hell, nobody knows, bro.
hey, man, they got a big game coming up.
They
got that YFN in Brick City.
Man, that game ain't nowhere near, man. That game all the way in no damn Thanksgiving, man.
Why I keep thinking the Thanksgiving is this month, bro?
Bro, I seen somebody post about it. I almost commented like, man, I can't even think about a game that's 2 months away.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anything can happen in between that time, bro.
That's 2 months away, bro.
Hey, you know what I realized what they did? They played it just in case, if they got an invite, they won't lose it. That's why I think they played it at that time. In case they got an invite, they know ain't nobody gonna replace them. That's why they did it. So it was some scare work in between making that game, bro. Shout out to Ferrari Fred. But hey, bro, on Thanksgiving on a Thursday, you mean to tell me that's the only day that y'all can find?
Yeah, because by then they invited getting pulled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they,
my boy Walker said YNC, but these national teams not trying to play. They trying to keep us out. Hey, somebody told me, Walker, when I swore to them, I said, nah, OG going YNC, bro. They said, them dudes is not going YNC, fool. Them dudes is they not, bro. They scared. They this and that. I was like, no, Walker. I believe Walker won AYF before, so it wouldn't be unbelievable that he don't feel the need to do it again. And they was just like, nah, bro. They thought you was gonna tuck your tail. Not to say that that's tucking your tail, but you feel what I'm saying? Cam said, why every time OG Ducks lose, the coach always say they missing a bunch of players?
hey, bro. Listen, that's an accurate statement. So now, like, bro, hey, bro, you didn't. Hey, Coach Pat, man, what's the word? We waiting on you, buddy.
Hey, bro, that dude said, hey, bro. Walker said, bro, exactly. These teams running from games for losses. We playing whoever, whenever. We could have sat on 3-2 for sure. Keep YNC. Now teams don't want to play. I don't want another AYF. He already won. I told y'all my dog done won one, bro. But now he got to win, bro. Him in Houston. So icy. I ain't gonna lie. Do you think there's a path for them VU, Ken?
What age?
Can you?
Yeah, if they play Maryland, if they rematch So Icy, if they go out there and then play Bessemer, if they what's another team? They could go out there and play he lost to them. I mean, I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah,
yeah, they can. If they do this and they do this and they do that, well, damn.
I don't see it because I don't feel like
they can't.
Listen, so Icy is already stacked. They roster is already, bro. Look at this one. Hey, I was just saying, bro. Listen, this is listen, bro. They got Speed Demon, Houston Wolfpack, Gorilla Mob, Dallas Elite, bro. They already stacked. You not getting another game with them.
And the thing is, bro, Ken one of them dudes. I'm telling y'all, bro. He really wants them to like be successful, bro. Ken want teams to be successful. So for him to be like, yeah, of course, nah.
yeah, I don't see it.
Dead and gone. I've been traveling on this road too long.
hey, I tried to create some scenarios for them to be able to go.
Talk about it like, nah.
Hey, yeah, I don't see it. EJ said Rebry won and said the same thing. So now what?
He said
not gonna lie, Devon coaches his butt off.
That, bro.
He said not trying to glaze him. He said Island Best, he did his thing.
I agree, bro. He is one of the better coaches.
But yeah, man, you ran out of we ain't got enough player excuses, bro. You ran out.
Just gotta win, bro. I think he definitely one of the best, bro. He just gotta win. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the I would love to know how the progression of Axton is. How is he doing? Is he better? He said how come honestly we can get a national event to LA?
I think one of the major things of why it's hard to get a national event in LA is number one, a lot of teams want 2 games. Sometimes a lot of people don't see, 2 teams worth coming out there to play. That's number one. Number two, as Ken always says, it's expensive. An LA trip is very expensive, bro, because most of the best teams on the West Coast, they're not a lot of Midwest teams that probably had a desire to come out there. So the most teams that can do it in the South or the East Coast. So that's number two. I think number three is not a man. Shout out to Born Chasers, man. Shout out to Zay. There's not a lot of relationships built. There's not a lot of relationships built to make other coaches want to come out there. As they say all the time, bro. Bro, it be so many gems dropped on here, bro. They say all the time, a lot of this is just relationship building, bro. It's relationships. You gotta have a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? To start the conversation to say, let's do it. But so I see what's going to come out there this year to play Relentless. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, Relentless lost a lot.
Yeah, Relentless kind of lost.
Which
I'm not gonna lie to you because I was trying to facilitate that or whatever. Now, I did see Coach Devon doing a little antagonizing. I did see that. I read between the lines.
As he should.
Right? I read between the lines. He was doing a little antagonizing.
As he should.
I just felt like Relentless didn't want that game. Because then they started bringing up the safety and all that other stuff or whatever, that transpired. And so what that did was it kind of put a bittersweet taste in somebody like it put bittersweet taste in my mouth because these folks, I've been trying to get this game, and then it was almost like, bro, I was like, you never wanted the game. And I like the lady, very nice person, but if you didn't want the game, there was no point in trying to pretend like y'all wanted the game as if it wasn't gonna happen. I know I could get Coach Devon to play the game. That wasn't the issue because every time I came to him, hey, bro, you got to play the game. You got to do it. All right, bro, we got it. Cool, bet. Right? I know I can get him to play the game, but they were pretty much not upheld in their end of the bargain. And so when that turned out to be the case, bro, I was just like, you know what? Like, I mean, there's no point of me trying to help out in the ways that I once were. Now, I still like them. Now, next year we can try again. But
no, go ahead, bro.
For them not to, honor it and I think respect my time. It just kind of left me, a little bit pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro. I told you.
But Bobby says, so if DMV don't make YNC, they can't come to AYF. No, because they got 7-1 players.
7-1s.
Yeah, so no, they can't come. He said no excuses. We lost. He says it's just normal coaching to look at film. And said what happened when you play at higher levels. That's normal. You point out what you did well and what you said what played a more factor in your loss. That's all you do. He says 11U bracket is Harvard areas, Palmdale and SoCal Trojan. Oh, and also to expand on what Fanatic was saying about why people don't come to California. Y'all know I'm from California, from Oakland to be exact. The problem is that,
you act like you from the South, but go ahead, bro.
Oh, well, yeah. But the problem is this, bro. Like even with I believe Darian came out there, right? On the West Coast.
I know where you're going with
the thing that y'all should have did was y'all should have literally went out to that event and showed up and showed out. Y'all don't get very many people to come out there to try to throw an event. Y'all didn't do that.
Right.
And I've always said California is a state of a lot of people that don't want to see you become successful. And so the fact that they came out there, they took their time, and it wasn't what it was supposed to be, that left a black eye on the state, right? Because now it's going to be like, why would I go to California? It's already high, the food high, the stadium high, the travel is high, everything about it is high. So what's the purpose?
Right.
I have no point of going there. So y'all kind of dropped the ball in that regard. So yeah, it's really the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that he still made it affordable for the people, but you know, a lot of teams didn't show up and show out. So that's the problem that Californians having. Not only is it high, y'all got to be able to accommodate in other ways. I should be able to be in front of the whole state if I go to California, being that, you know, everything is super high, right? But if I create an event that's affordable for you, like I expect you to be there in droves, in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, bro. I don't think y'all gonna get another one. I don't think y'all gonna get another event out there. He said Relentless don't want that game. Well, actions show me. He says they don't want that. They're 12U Relentless. He said didn't even want to play us or the 13U. Damn. So he said we could play on the 18th, although it won't help YNC. He said we play all games. EJ,
that reminds me too, though, of what happens with Darren Event when he had his Northern, I believe, which Northern had Northern Hospitality, man. It had some of the best. And, you know, we had Darren coming on not too long ago, y'all. And, you know, some things happened where he couldn't get on. And I wanted to talk to him about Northern Hospitality and how it had some of the best games, bro. Like, it has some of the best games that I think of the year so far. You feel what I'm saying? And it had championship games that we never got to see or whatever, that like I think would have made a lot of difference when it came to rankings or whatever. But fighting and all of those things happened that caused the event to be shut down and not to be played, bro. And it's just one of them things, bro, where we just always got to remember as adults, bruh. We're the adults. Bruh, shut the fuck up and keep it moving, bruh. Like, bro, if you want to get into it with somebody, bro, it's just ways to go about it. If you and another grown man got to handle something, there's ways to go about it that don't become a distraction. But a lot of y'all really don't be wanting to handle business, bro. Y'all don't want to handle stuff like grown men. You looking for attention. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all looking for attention and y'all looking for somebody to be hold me back. You're looking for a hold me back, man. And this causes a lot of problems, bro. So you feel what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know, bro. He said,
Coach James, go ahead, Fanatic.
Nah, I was about to read this. You want me to read it? Okay, he says, yeah. I think what you guys are doing now, you guys know all of these teams better than anyone. I think you guys should do a national tournament. Not sure if anyone ever told y'all that.
To be honest, a lot of people.
You know, we've heard it a time or two. You feel what I'm saying? We've heard it a time or two. Now we appreciate that, bro. We really take time out, man, to try to learn all these teams, bro. Really learn about these players. Shout out to Ken, man, for always pushing me to get out of my element of the South, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Or else there's a lot of teams I would have been sleeping on for sure. EJ say, not gonna cap, Florida ain't cheap. So what we talking about? Knights 14U went AYF last season. It wasn't cheap. Let me say this, bro. Ain't nowhere cheap. I'm gonna tell you that right. Hell, taking our asses to damn Maryville, Alabama this year wasn't cheap. I guarantee you, ask a coach who went to Alabama for YNC, was it cheap? Nowhere cheap. Like, let's get that clear.
Right.
There ain't a place you can go on, because guess what? Teams like OG had to travel into Atlanta, rent vans out of Atlanta, then drive 2.5 more hours to Alabama. Just to, I think it was bad weather that weekend, so they couldn't even really travel back in time like they wanted to.
Yeah.
So I don't care where you go in America, bruh. Ain't nowhere cheap, bruh.
Yeah.
Let's just get that clear. It's no.
Also, man, shout out to Coach James, man. That meant a lot, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sure.
That meant a lot, man.
It's that proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah.
And y'all know the rest of it, bro.
But just to kind of go back just slightly, Coach James, to be honest, bro, like, let's say if we ever did decide to do it, we want to make sure that it's done right. Cause I got a lot of stuff that, you know, that I've always thought about doing, you know what I'm saying? But like, I would want it to be done right, based on merit, based on, you know, what you earn. I don't want to give nobody anything, because if I ever gave somebody something, I felt like I failed that person, because that's not life. Life, you get what you earn. You know, in some cases, you know, there is some politics, but most likely when you earn something, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? The depreciation is there a little bit more. But yeah, man, it's something that, you know, I'm definitely keeping on the table. But like I say, bro, you saying that, bro, just basically solidify that we're heading in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for that.
For sure, man. For sure.
But Coach Devon says next year, she said, I was paid to throw the first annual matchmaker tournament in Cali. Hey, that'd be, hold on.
Hey, Ken said, I'm going home.
Hey, for real. Hey, for real. Shout out to Coach Devon, man.
It's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Talking about going to Cali, man. Hey, PA, you already know how Ken slept in Alabama. Slept with his boots like the British were coming. But that boy was not. Boy told my brother he leaving the house too much, man. You feel me? You letting these folks know where we at.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Listen. Hey, man.
Hey, y'all don't know my brother, one of them. Y'all gotta, if anybody out there, we all probably got one of these. My brother, one of them guys who he gotta leave the house every night to go to the stove. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta go to the stove, and then he gotta get his stuff, then he gonna come back. But he gotta do it every day. He don't do it when you get on the way. He wait till everybody get home and be like, shit, I gotta run to the stove, fool.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't lie to you. It pissed me off. And I'm gonna tell you why it pissed me off. First of all, you taking the only car that we got. Test number one. Okay. Now I'm sitting up there. Now that he's gone, we're in a place where they got the bar, right? They got the bar, and they got the police, and they like, bro, I just did not trust it. So now look, I gotta spend this time trying to figure out where I'm gonna go just in case. You know what I'm saying? Anything go down. So now I'm basically assessing. And now keep in mind, it's pitch dark.
It's dark out of Alabama.
You can't see nothing.
Nothing. You walk outside.
You hear the frogs, and you hear the damn crickets. So now I gotta play. What's the guy that Ben Affleck played when he was blind? I forgot the name of it. Now I gotta
Daredevil.
Yeah, now I gotta play him. Closing my eyes. Okay. All right, the sound coming from that way, the water back there. Like, bro, I'm telling you.
And we stayed on the lake.
I went to survival mode, bro.
We stayed on a lake where when you opened the door at night, you couldn't even tell it was a lake out there.
Oh yeah, PA. I definitely slept with the shoes on.
Like, we stayed on a lake where anybody else, bro, they were like, oh, the lake. No, bro, we stayed where I'm talking about y'all opened the door, but you don't even know it's a lake out there, fool. Like, then you know the houses be up because of the lake is right there. So when it flood, so they got the house up, so it makes it even. Ken talking about, hey, we rocking. Y'all feel that, bro? We rocking. What the hell is you talking about,
Man,
fool?
what you mean? That house was moving, bro. The house. Listen,
I'm telling y'all, bro.
if you walked and you stopped, you felt the damn shaking of the house, bro. That's
You gotta go
the
back
whole
to Cali,
thing.
bro. Hey, anybody, hey, Devon, I don't know, bro. I don't know about an event in Cali, bro. Y'all dudes too paranoid. I don't want to go through what y'all go through out there. I don't want to experience that, bro. Y'all dudes too paranoid, bro. Like y'all way too paranoid.
Hey, trust me, it's a definitely the right mechanism to have when you out there, bro. I'm sorry, I hate it that it has to be that way, but it's better to be cautious than caught. You feel what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
he said,
Okay, Cali ain't expensive. You know where to go. You agree with that, kid?
huh?
Do you agree Cali's not that expensive if you know where to go?
Hell nah. Cause even if you go there, you still gotta hit the airlines, you still gotta get gas.
Mm.
Bro, no, it ain't no escaping it. Coach James said do a preseason tournament in Myrtle Beach. He says the kid would love that.
I think that's an untapped market for sure. I think Myrtle Beach is definitely one of them places that's a little untapped, dog. So shout out, that's actually a good idea, bro. That's one of them different places where a lot of people haven't did a preseason tournament. I think everybody will love, man. I even think what EF got going on up there in Virginia Beach. You know, shout out to him having his tournament the 4th of July weekend. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's a great time to have a tournament. I think people already want to go on vacation anyway. That's an amazing time to just go take your family, go to Virginia Beach. So hell yeah, man. Like shout out. That's a great deal. That's a great idea.
Yes, sir, man. So we appreciate it though. I ain't got too much more though, man.
Me either, man. Me either. I appreciate enough for tuning in. We back tomorrow, you know, with some interesting topics for sure.
Absolutely. Let me read. You know how I do, bro. I can't leave my folks hanging. Read these last one.
Yeah, he gonna find
Bobby said at this point, said do a tournament in Mexico. hey,
we
hey,
won't be allowed back, fool.
hey, man, you
You go
crazy
to
as hell,
Mexico right now. It ain't a good time to be going to Mexico,
bro.
dude.
You forget your passport, you're gonna be stuck, bro. I ain't got time for all that.
The way these folk be finding getting locked up.
He says beach location with great sports complexes says are underutilized. Says better venues overall are not enough of a focus.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But hey, listen, bro, we know the right people. PA, Coach James. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like all the folks, you know that can help us out. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely think about it and consider it. But man, I think y'all definitely gave us confirmation to think about the possibility. So I thank y'all for that. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Probably elaborate on it a little.